grams. So inside I have 250 grams of whipped cream, 10 grams of milk, and 1 cup or 190 grams of water, or 1 cup. So if you are not using 190 grams of water, you can use 1 cup. So 1 cup of water is for 250 grams of whipped cream. I tried to add milk just to make it a bit creamier. Hope you get it. So let's whip. Here is how I whip my whipped cream. This is start mixing with this hand mixer, because actually I use before I make use of standing mixer or stand mixer, but my balloon wicks are spoiled and I'm unable to get another balloon wick. So I'm going to first whip it with this hand mixer, just thicken it up a bit. After taking it up a bit, I will now transfer it into my stand mixer. Are we clear? So let's whip. Now it is time to transfer it into the standing mixer, and that is why I'm using the standing mixer bowl. So I'm going to be using paddle whisk. Now I've set it in on I've set my bowl in the mixer. So it is time to now close and start whipping. So I'm going to be whipping at a medium speed at first, then after some time I will speed up. I will increase the speed. Start it now. So the next thing to do is to scrape the side. Can you see it's firming up gradually? Scrape the side and whip it on high speed for about 2 minutes. So you stop it, then you scrape the side again. You stop and you scrape the side again. Make sure you are scraping the side so that everywhere will mix perfectly. So you stop again and you scrape the side. You can see that the texture is changing gradually, is becoming more stiffer, and we are getting to that level at which our whipped cream will be stable. And another thing you will notice that it has increased in volume. The volume has increased, so we are arriving at our final destination. So let's continue mixing.
If you are still watching to this point, please do not forget to subscribe and like this video. Thank you.
We are almost there. It remains few minutes to make, so let's scrape again. You can see it's more stiffer than the initial time, and the volume has increased drastically. So we are getting there. We are almost there. You can see, look at how stiff it is, but I want it more stiffer, because the stiffer your whipped cream, the easier it's work with. So we are going to mix for another 1 minute to 1.5 minutes, then we'll come back to check the outcome. Now our whipped cream is ready. How do you know that it is ready? Look at it. See, it's not dropping easily. I have to eat it on the, see, look at it. Look at that test. You can see it's not dropping easily. I have to eat it on the tip of the bowl before it can drop. So once it's stiff, once you hold your whipped cream like this, it will not just drop like anyhow. You can see I have to shake my scraper before it drops. So now This is how you know that your whipped cream is ready. That is a test for you. And look at it, how smooth it is. Look at the smoothness. See, as if I'm trying to do, as if I'm scraping it, and it's becoming smooth. Can you see that lushness? Can you see that smoothness? So once you pick up your whipped cream like this and it's standing on the scraper and not falling off, then your whipped cream is stable. So until you drop it, see, I have to apply pressure for it to drop into the bowl. So then that means that your whipped cream is ready. So now the next thing is to get this whipped cream inside the refrigerator for some minutes, maybe depending on the time you have, maybe 10 to 30 minutes, just to stabilize it more. Then it is more stable to work with when it is cold, because for me, I'm working from Nigeria, and Nigeria is we have hot weather in Nigeria, so I prefer to take it into the refrigerator to make it stable and easy to work with because of our hot temperature, our hot weather. So now the whipped cream is ready to go into the refrigerator just to make it more stable, like I said. Then I'll be using it to decorate a 3-layer cake. Thank you.